The biggest public library in Europe opens its doors today. It's in Birmingham and will house around 1.5 million books and one of the greatest Shakespeare collections in the world.
It cost almost £200 million to build. With many local libraries facing closure and the growing popularity of e-books, is it worth it? Breakfast's Graham Satchell is at the Library of Birmingham for us this morning to find out. Morning, Graham.
Hi Bill, yeah, we're inside on the ground floor. This is the children's area. You might be able to see, just if we have a quick look down, a fairly nifty kind of area where you can imagine children and parents enjoying maybe their first book. It's a huge place, this, as you say, with more than 1 million books, 400,000 of them that you can borrow. But they don't want it to be just a place where you nip in and borrow a book. They have lofty ambitions here. They want it to be a place where the people of Birmingham will be empowered for the future knowledge economy. We'll be talking to the architect of this building in just a couple of minutes, but first, here's a quick look at the new Library of Birmingham.
It is a grand cultural statement of intent. At a cost of £188 million, Birmingham now has the largest public lending library in Europe. Inside there are 10 levels, 400,000 books, a world-class archive, one of the largest Shakespeare collections in the world. But the ambition here is more than just literary.
Libraries are changing and they have to change in the 21st century. What we have to do now is help you transform your life, so to help people in Birmingham live better lives, fulfil their potential, become more empowered.
This is the concrete, brutalist old library built in 1973. It'll be demolished over the next 2 years. The new library will be digital and interactive. There'll be health and business advice on site. But campaigners predict 400 libraries will close in the next 3 years, so there are questions here. When information is available just a couple of clicks away, when the future of the physical book is so precarious, is Birmingham's new glistening library a sensible use of public money?
Well, here we are outside. I've been calling this building, probably completely inadequately, a sort of elaborate hat box. But with us is the architect now, Francine Huben. Morning to you, Francine.
Hi, good morning.
Well, how would you describe it?
I call it a People's Palace, but it's standing very proud on Centenary Square. And of course it has decoration, but I think also Birmingham needed some decoration. So the whole decoration of the circles inspired on the industrial heritage of the city, but also the craftsmanship of the jewelry district, and it's beautiful from inside.
Yeah. Francine, I just want to try and show people at home where we are in Centenary Square. So if we have a very quick look around, you can see over on this side, we've got, I suppose, what you would call a concrete 1960s building, yeah, and then next to it a large mirrored glass hotel. And if we keep scooting round, we've got a neoclassical building here, I suppose, in a very different style, and then carry on round a bit more, a sort of 60s office block, and then coming round again, even more sort of older traditional buildings, and then your amazing new library. So quite a clash of architectural styles right in the centre of Birmingham. Was that a challenge for you?
Yes, and it was even my inspiration, because I felt walking through Birmingham, it was almost like architectural history what I was walking through, like in a way what you just explained. Now I think, oh, how should that in between, because that is from the 20s and the 30s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. So there should be something from this time. And I think, again, it needs a decoration, but it also should be very transparent, but it should not be a glass building. And it should also give a kind of new perspective, new horizons to the city. So if you're standing inside, this decoration gives you a beautiful view on the city of Birmingham. And these shadows, they are different in August or in July or in December or in the morning or in the afternoon or on a grey day or on a sunny day. I think it's really beautiful inside.
Francine, thank you very much indeed. Well, here we are. The biggest library in Europe opens its doors at 11 o'clock this morning to the public. That's it from us in Birmingham. Back to you.
Oh, great.
Wonderful. I mean this in the nicest possible way. It looks like a floating wedding cake. Really jazzes the place up. It's great. Graham, thanks very much.
He wasn't going to reply to
No, he
you.
wasn't, especially not in front of the architect. Coming up, BBC News.